Terry's Knives and Man Stuff posted an open tag today for a Saturday Stockman Stampede. And Stockman style is one of my favorites, so that got my attention. And I thought about what I might want to jump in here with. And I happened to think about this Parker Sowbelly that I've got that I had forgotten about for a while, and thought that would be a perfect one to jump in here with. And got this knife some years ago before I retired from one of my co-workers. He knew that I enjoyed collecting knives and asked me one day if I'd be interested in a pocket knife. And he said he got it from his brother who wanted to sell it. And when I saw it, I have a couple of other Parkers, and I thought it looked similar. And I thought, that looks like it might be a Parker. Sure enough, it was. I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he said, well, what do you offer me? And I knew I didn't have a whole lot with me at the time. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you whatever I've got in my pocket. And he agreed to it, and I think it was somewhere between $10 and $15 that I gave for the knife. But I think it turned out to be a pretty good deal. The knife is unused, may have been carried a little bit, but it's definitely been unused and unsharpened and is in quite good condition. We'll take a look at it here. This bone is really nice. Bolsters are nice and shiny. Back springs, liners. There's the other side. Handles are quite nice. I think that's a real pretty bone on this knife. Let me grab a ruler real quick. I'm not sure how long this knife is. Let's see here. It looks like it is about 4 1/8 inches long. So this is a good size knife. I'll open her up here. It's got a nice blade etch on it. Says Eagle brand cutlery on that clip point. You can see that factory edge there. It's never been sharpened. The tang stamp, Parker Cutlery Company, Surgical Steel, Japan. I don't know how you'd go about dating this knife. If anybody knows anything about how to age a Parker, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. There's a clip point. And the spay blade. Another nice factory edge. And the sheep's foot. Now this blade here, don't know what might have caused it, but if you can see right down near the heel of the blade, there seems to be a dent. It's a little bit more apparent on this side, right down here. Right along there. But aside from that, there are no marks or flaws that I can see. Nice and pretty down inside there. Now I must say this spring on the back here for the spay blade and the sheep's foot is kind of weak. There's not much snap to these two blades. There's a little, but it's kind of weak. Now the clip point, it has pretty good snap. Closes with a little more authority than those other two do. And the pull is kind of weak. Not very strong pull on this spring here. But even so, it's a nice knife, pretty knife. Didn't have to pay much for it. So there we go. There's my contribution to the Saturday Stockman Stampede. Shout out to Terry's Knives and Man Stuff.